Hello guys, in this tutorial we're gonna be making a vertical nav that's gonna be following us while scrolling. So if we scroll here, these links are gonna become active once we hit the next section. And we can also click to go on the next section. We're gonna have some smooth scrolling here, and it's also gonna change the link to blue, no matter if we scroll or if we just click on the section. So I won't be explaining much in this tutorial, so we don't make it extremely long. But we're gonna be using HTML, CSS, and some Jquery for this. So we're gonna make those files first. So here I'm gonna get the link. We're gonna be using the Font Awesome icons for these. And link for that and for Jquery is gonna be linked in the description. So after that we just wanna link our CSS. And here I'm gonna be adding some stuff. So for our Navbar, but let's open this with live server first. So nav, we're gonna have a div with a class container inside of that. And then here we're gonna have another div that's gonna be Navbar. It's gonna have ID of Navbar. And 5 links inside of that. And we wanna add an attribute called data scroll to all of them. And we want to do the same thing for href, so we're just going to have a hashtag and then this name here. And we also want to add a class to all of these, which is going to be dot, but the first one is going to have 2 classes, so it's going to be dot space active. And then inside of them we just want to add an icon, so 1 second. So there's an icon here, so I want to add an icon to all of them.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They weigh me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10.
So these are the 5 links we have. And then under the nav, so we can make some space here so you guys can see it. So here we want to add our 5 sections. So we're going to do section times 5. And we also want to add a class to all of them and ID as well. So we can copy these, the same thing we have here. So the first one is going to be home for the class and ID. Then the next one is going to be about. projects, then we have contact, and lastly we have gift. And inside the sections we just want to have this like H1 that says on which page we are currently on. So we can select all of them here and just add a single H1 inside of them. And this is going to be home. Like that. And then here at the bottom, I'm going to link my JavaScript file and Jquery. And the link for that is also going to be in the description. So after we link everything here, we can first add the styles and then go in Jquery to make the smooth scrolling and to make the active class and the scroll following. So first let's style this. We're going to go to our CSS, add some basic styles first. So we currently have our links here. We're going to add some hover, and we also want to add transition here. So since this is gonna be the same color, we can just copy this and add it here. So line 26, we can just paste that line since they're gonna be exactly the same. So now we have that hover here. Then we want to add the styles for all of our sections. And then lastly we have contact and gift. Like that. And then finally the last thing we have is H1 inside the section. So they're here, and we want to add flex here. So this is what we currently have. As you can see, 5 sections. They just have a different text and different background. So now we can move on to Jquery. Let me see if we link the files. Yes, we did. So here we're gonna have a few things. We're gonna have one thing for the smooth scrolling, and then the other thing for detecting the actual scroll and changing the active color. So now if we go back to the page, we got ourselves our smooth scrolling, and then if we scroll up, once it detects the new section, it's going to change the color to blue, which is our active color. And then here, if you guys like slower animations, you can go higher, like maybe 1000. So this is how that looks like. Or you can go faster, like 300. So depending on what you guys prefer. I find 600 working the best for me, but you guys can mess with these values as well. And yeah, I wanted to make a tutorial on this since this is the thing I had in my first portfolio. So I was thinking it's a good idea to maybe show it in a project, even though I don't use Jquery anymore. It might be useful for someone else. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.